Welcome to our channel Biological Concept. In today's video, we will discuss some important questions on cell cycle and cell division. Some brief notes regarding the questions and their related options are also provided here, which will be beneficial for you. So stay tuned in this video. The first question: equational division refers to option 1 mitosis, option 2 meiosis, option 3 number of cell chromosome in parent cells and progeny cell is same, and option 4 is both 1 and 3. And the correct answer is option 4, that is both 1 and 3. So equational division refers to mitosis, that is option 1, and in number of cell chromosome in parent cell and progeny cell is same, that is option 3. Okay. Now mitosis is the process of cell division wherein the chromosome replicate and get equally distributed into two daughter cells. As it is get equally distributed into two daughter cells, the number of chromosome in the daughter cell is equal to that of the parent cells. That's why mitosis is known as the equational division, whereas this meiosis is known as the reductional division. Okay. Now why this meiosis is known as reduction division? Because in meiosis, the number of cell chromosome in the daughter cell is reduced to half than that of the parent cells. So in meiosis, number of chromosome is reduced to half than that of the parent cells. That's why it is meiosis is reduction division. Whereas in mitosis, number of chromosome in daughter cell and parent cell is same, that is equal. That's why it is equational division. Next question. Karyokinesis is the division of option 1 nucleus, option 2 cytoplasm, option 3 both nucleus and cytoplasm, option 4 chromatid. And the correct answer is option 1, that is nucleus. So karyokinesis is the equal spreading of genetic substance between two nuclei, which is the primary phase of cell division. So the spreading of genetic substance between two nuclei is the primary phase of cell division. It comprises a number of sequences of consecutive proceeding of chromosomal separation, collectively stated as mitosis. It is a step during cell division whereby nucleus divides itself to form two daughter nuclei. It is usually followed by cytokinesis. So after karyokinesis, cytokinesis occur. In such process, DNA condenses and the chromosomal material divides equally into two halves. It can be carried out with or without cytokinesis. The karyokinesis is divided into four phases, that are prophase, followed by metaphase, followed by anaphase, and the last one is the telophase. That is this prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase are the four phases of karyokinesis, that is the mitosis. Next question. Cytokinesis is division of option 1 nucleus, option 2 cytoplasm, option 3 both nucleus and cytoplasm, and option 4 is chromatid. And the correct answer is option 2 cytoplasm. Now let's discuss about this cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the ultimate procedure in eukaryotic cell division, which splits the cytoplasm, cell organelles, and cellular membrane into two daughter cells. In the majority of animals, cytokinesis starts sometime at the end of anaphase or premature telophase to confirm that the chromosomes have been equally entirely separated. So as we have already discussed, that cytokinesis is followed by is occur after the karyokinesis. So this karyokinesis is divided into four phases, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. And this cytokinesis starts sometime at the end of either anaphase or premature telophase. Okay. Next question. The first stage of cell division is option 1 prophase, option 2 metaphase, option 3 anaphase, and option 4 is telophase. And the correct answer is Option 1, prophase. Now let's discuss about this prophase. It is the first stage of cell division in both mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis, which is the equational division, and the meiosis, which is the rotational division. This prophase begins after the G2 phase of interphase. The DNA has already been replicated when the cell enters prophase. The main occurrence in prophase are the condensation of the chromatin reticulum and the disappearance of the nucleolus. So the main occurrence on prophase are condensation of chromatin reticulum and the disappearance of the nucleolus. And this prophase begins after the G2 phase of interphase. Now, the interphase is divided into three phases, that are G1, S and G2. And this prophase begins after the G2 phase of interphase. This one is the G1, this one is the S, G2, and this one is the M, G1. So this prophase starts after the G2 phase of interphase. As the prophase is the first phase, so it begins after the G2 phase of interphase. Okay, and this G1, S and G2, these three are collectively known as the interphase, that is I, denoted by I phase. Okay, next question. Which phase of mitosis is the longest? Option 1, prophase. Option 2, metaphase. Option 3 is anaphase, and option 4 is telophase. And the correct answer is option 1, prophase. So prophase is both the first phase of mitosis and also the longest phase of mitosis. This prophase begins after the G2 phase of interphase and is marked by the condensation of genetic material to form compact mitotic chromosome, which is composed of two chromatids that are attached at the centromere. The completion of prophase is characterized by the initiation of the mitotic spindle assembly, the microtubules and the proteinaceous components of the cytoplasm that help in this process. In the prophase, then the nuclear envelopes start disintegrating. Next question. Which phase of mitosis is the shortest? Option 1, prophase. Option 2, metaphase. Option 3, anaphase. Option 4 is telophase. So, as we previously discussed, that the prophase is the first phase, also the longest phase of mitosis. So this option will be omitted. Okay. Now you have to choose among these three options, and the correct answer will be anaphase. Option 3, anaphase. This anaphase is the shortest phase of mitosis, whereas prophase is the longest phase and first phase of mitosis. Now in anaphase, the sister chromatids break apart and the chromosome begin moving to opposite ends of the cell. So first sister chromatids break apart and the chromosome begin moving to opposite ends of the cell. By the end of the anaphase, the two halves of the cell having an equivalent collection of chromosome, at the end of the anaphase. Next question. During gamete formation, the enzyme recombinase participates during option 1, metaphase 1, option 2, anaphase 2, option 3, prophase 1, option 2, prophase 2. And the correct answer is option 3, that is prophase 1. During gamete formation, the enzyme recombinase participates during the packaging stage of prophase 1. So, this recombinase participates during the packaging stage of prophase 1. The prophase 1 for the divided into different phases, that are liptotin, zygotin, packaging, diplotin, diakinesis. And this packaging stage of prophase 1 in enzyme recombinase participates. Okay. Now this stage is characterized by the appearance of the recombination nodules. The sites at which crossing over occurs between the non-sister chromatids of the homologous chromosome. So crossing overs occurs between the non-sister chromatids of the homologous chromosome. Okay. Next question. Interphase represents the phase between two successive hash phase. Option 1 G1 phase, option 2 S phase, option 3 G2 phase, and option 4 is M phase. And the correct answer is option 4, that is M phase. This is the G1, S, G2, then M phase. So this interphase represents the phase between two successive M phases. And this G1, S, and G2, these three phases are collectively known as the interphase. Okay. Interphase refers to the phase of the cell cycle in which a cell copies its DNA to prepare for mitosis. So during this interphase, cell copies its DNA to prepare for this mitosis. Okay. So interphase is the preparatory phase for cell division or mitosis. Next question. Duplication of centriole occurs in option 1 S phase, option 2 M phase, option 3 G2 phase, option 4 is Z0 phase. And the correct answer is option 1 S phase. Centriole duplicates during the S phase of the cell cycle and it results in the formation of 4 centrioles per cell division. So per cell division, it results in the formation of 4 centrioles. Next question. In a cell cycle of human cell, the percentage of interphase duration is option 1 95%, option 2 5%, option 3 15%, option 4 is 80%. And the correct answer is option 1 95%. Mitosis phase, that is the M phase, represents the phase when actual cell division occurs. So actual cell division occurs during mitosis phase or M phase. Whereas interphase is the phase represents the phase between two successive M phases, that is two successive mitosis phase. In 24 hours average duration of the cell cycle of a human cell, cell division properly lasts for only about an hour. And this proper cell division phase is the mitosis phase or interphase. So rest is the interphase. So this interphase constitutes more than 95% duration of the cell cycle. As cell division, that is mitosis, lasts only about an hour. So rest is the interphase stage. Next question. In a cell cycle of human cells, cell division lasts about option 1 24 hours, option 2 1 hours, option 3 23 hours, option 4 is 6 hours. And the correct answer is option 2 1 hours. We have already discussed that in a cell cycle of human cells, cell division, that is mitosis, lasts about 1 hour. Mitosis and cytokinesis lasts only about an hour. So approximately 95% of the cell cycle is spent in the interphase, the period between mitosis. During interphase, the chromosomes are decondensed, distributed throughout the nucleus. So the nucleus appears morphologically uniform. Next question. Which phase of meiosis is the longest? Option 1 prophase 1, option 2 metaphase 1, option 3 prophase 2, option 4 is metaphase 2. And the correct answer is option 1 prophase 1. Prophase 1 is the longest phase of meiosis, whereas prophase is the longest phase of mitosis. Prophase 1 you taking up 90% of the time for the division. The 5 stages of prophase 1 include liptotin, that is the liptotin, that is the condensation of chromosome, dicotin, that is the pairing of chromosome, packaging, that is the recombination of chromosome, diplotin, that is coiling, And last one is the dynakinesis, where recondensation occur. So the five phases are liptotin, zygotin, packaging, diplotin, and diakinesis. Next question. In which phase chromosome condensation is initiated? Option 1 prophase, option 2 metaphase, option 3 anaphase, and option 4 is telophase. And the correct answer is option 1 prophase. Condensation of chromatin occurs during the prophase stage. In meiotic cell division, the mother cell divides twice after one round of replication. In meiosis, condensation occurs during prophase 1, which is the long and complex stage. Next question. Which structure is the site of attachment of chromatids? Option 1 centromere, option 2 kinetochore, option 3 centrosome, and the option 4 is aster. And the correct answer is option 1 centromere. During cell division, the centromere connects two sister chromatids. So the two sister chromatids are connected by the centromere. The centromere is the point where the chromatids of chromosome are attached. It's a section of DNA that is crucial for the separation throughout the cell division's later phases. They are still regarded one chromosome as long as the sister chromatids are linked at the centromere. Okay. Next question. The following disappear at the end of the prophase. Option 1 nucleus, option 2 nuclear envelope, option 3 Golgi, option 4 endoplasmic reticulum, option 5 all of the above. And the correct answer is all of the above. That is at the end of prophase, nucleus, nuclear envelope, Golgi, endoplasmic reticulum all are disappear. Next question. Synapses occur between option 1 spindle fibers and centromere, option 2 homologous chromosome, option 3 mRNA and ribosome, option 4 a male and female gamete. And the correct answer is option 2, that is 2 homologous chromosome. So synapses occurs between 2 homologous chromosome. It is a pairing of 2 chromosome that occurs during meiosis. So synapses occur during meiosis. It allows the matching of homologous pairs prior to the segregation and possible chromosomal crossover between them. The synapse takes place during the prophase 1 of meiosis. When the homologous chromosome synapse, their ends are first attached to the nuclear envelope. This end membrane complex then migrate, assisted by the extranuclear cytoskeleton until matching ends have been paired. Then the intervening regions of the chromosome are brought together and may be connected by a protein DNA complex that are known as synaptonymal complex. Next question. Which of the following are mitotic inhibitors? Option 1 colchicine, option 2 vincristine, option 3 griseofulvin, option 4 vinblastine, and option 5 is all of the above. And the correct answer is option 5, that is all of the above. Colchicine, vincristine, griseofulvin, vinblastine, all are mitotic inhibitor. Now what is mitotic inhibitor? Mitotic inhibitor are drug that blocks cell growth by stopping mitosis. As they blocks the cell growth by stopping mitosis or cell division, they are known as mitotic inhibitor. They are used to treat cancer. These mitotic inhibitors are used to treat cancer. They are known also as the anti-mitotic agent. Next question. Which protein is the key regulator of cell cycle? Option 1 cyclin, option 2 histone, option 3 tubulin, option 4 is interleukin. And the correct answer is option 1 cyclin. Now what is cyclin? The central component of cell cycle control system are cyclin dependent protein kinases, whose activity depends on the association with the regulatory subunit that is called cyclin. Oscillation in the activities of various cyclin CDK complexes, oscillation of the activities of various cyclin CDK complexes leads to the initiation of various cell cycle events. So these cyclins are the key regulator of cell cycle. Next question. The best phase to observe shape, size, and number of chromosome is option 1 metaphase, option 2 anaphase, option 3 telophase, option 4 prophase, and option 5 is interphase. And the correct answer is option 1 metaphase. One of the best cell division stages to observe the shape, size, and number of chromosome is the metaphase. During this metaphase, the chromosome appear shortest and thickest and are arranged at the equator and form an apparent plate called as the equatorial plate or metaphase plate, thus readily visible. Therefore, this phase is often chosen for karyotyping and chromosomal analysis. So, metaphase stage is chosen for the karyotyping and chromosomal analysis. They form this during this metaphase stage. A metaphase plate is formed. Okay. Best material for the study of mitosis in laboratory is option 1 anther, option 2 root tip, option 3 leaf tip, and option 4 is ovary. And the correct answer is option 2 root tip. Now, why this root tip is best material for the study of mitosis in the lab? Because root tip as compared to the leaf tip is the best material to study mitosis. It is a rapidly growing part of the plant body. Thus, many cells will be different stages of mitosis. So, this root tip is the best material for the study of mitosis in lab. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.